So, first things first. This is V Shoujo, and we established that this is the first time that they're not really a normal VTuber company, right? Nobody knows what flies, and nobody knows if the industry's silent traditions and like soft-spoken rule or unsaid rules are going to apply. Like for example, right, chat? It's a common rule for many people, like many people that audition, to never announce the fact that you are fucking auditioning. Like that's common. And in here, people are doing it excitedly, even proudly on Twitter. I might even chat again. I might even make a VShojo audition stream and make content out of it again because I'm half serious when I said I want to join. Yeah. So, because it's also it's well known for big agencies that they are looking for characters and personalities that can fit their specific models. In VShojo, nobody knows. So everyone. I don't know if any of the talents specified more if they're gonna get a new model or if it's basically an adoption type of deal. But whatever, right? I've seen tweets that saying that they're gonna publish their audition call videos if they get rejected. I'm like, whoa. I don't know if that's okay or not. Yeah. Okay. Rule number 1. Rule fucking number 1. Do not announce that you got in. Actually, you know what? No, let's change that. Shut the fuck up. When you're auditioning or when you get in, always shut the fuck up. You can tell people that are your closest, most trusted friends, sure, but don't post it on a Discord channel even if the fans are loyal or even if the place is exclusive. I know you're excited, right? Everybody gets excited when you get in place, a game changer, but shut the fuck up. There's a reason the best PR disasters in VTubing would have been solved by shutting the fuck up. I say fuck every time I say shut up because I think there's power to it. Like when you say shut up and shut the fuck up, there's a lot more power when you say shut the fuck up, right? Anyway, yeah. Shutting the fuck up is effective. You don't confirm or deny anything. Saying that you confirm or deny anything is mostly meant by the thing being confirmed. So shut the fuck up. Otherwise, you get tracked, your dirty laundry it's aired out first, you lose a lot of hype in your auditions if people start making threads and videos about it. Other jealous like auditioneers might even sabotage you. So normally, right? It's gonna turn the audition people off. There's really not that much harm in getting the fact that you get into an agency leaked, but it's just safer if it doesn't. It surprises people, it surprises your fans, some friends, old acquaintances, even the fan base. And you have a lot of time to bury the skeletons in your closet if you have one. That's just what's gonna happen. From what I've seen so far, I'd say they're looking first for someone who they can trust, friend or not. Is that really surprising? It's just human. I mean, in general, yeah. And I think this is important because that's like a person you can trust. A person you can trust. That's important for any VTuber agency. These fucking corpos, because leaks have happened, because like, things that are supposed to be kept under wraps get out there, especially because 2024 has been airing out a lot of dirty laundry. VShojo, I imagine, would like to have somebody they can trust. Tip. This is like audition advice, so it should be rule, not tip, not rule. Tip number 2. Fake it till you make it. Now, let me recoup, let me think. So, what I mean by this isn't faking your personality. It's more like exaggerating the things you want them to see. Chat, VTubing, it relies on face acting a lot, reactions, and putting up a show, right? So you don't need to fake it, but you totally need to exaggerate yourself. Like your strengths, Really highlight what you can do. Don't cover your weaknesses. People aren't dumb, right? I mean, people are dumb, but like this is someone who got hired to watch VTuber auditions. They're gonna know if you're looking fishy or is trying to make up for a weakness that they should be aware of. And if they sense it or you're very overt about it, they will fucking like immediately shark in the blood in the water sort of thing. Have confidence. Basically have confidence. Yeah, it's basically just have confidence, right? This advice is a bit more general because strengths are different for people. And the right measure to exaggerate your strength is different from people to people and strength to strength. So, for example, right? If you're a crack singer, but you're a menhera and is nervous as fuck, it's gonna show. Ignore your menheraness for a little and just sing, right? Instead of saying how you're bad at singing or isn't funny or isn't good at games, don't say you're bad at games. Especially if you're looking for a gamer, for example. Say, oh boy, gosh, golly, I'm gonna be Fortnite's greatest character and it's gonna take God's strongest cancer cell to stop me from reaching #1. And then you're really like fucking, you know, really low ranked, like you're fucking bronze or something. Or the Fortnite equivalent to a bronze. You know, instead of saying you're bad at something, be a bit more, spin it in a positive way. Like frame it as I'm trying to improve my voice acting or trying to improve my singing. Or whatever, right? Yeah. So generally that I'm gonna add that. Somebody said it in chat earlier. Have confidence. Like the dog god Coronis says, always have confidence. Confidence does not equal to energetic, by the way. Just be sure of what you're doing, man. Make outlines or something. You don't want to script your whole thing. You kind of just want to outline it. Because scripting your audition, especially your interview, that's gonna be like super robotic as fuck. No confidence. Yeah, man. Energetic without confidence is the worst. Yeah, that's just awkward. That's like a bumbling fuck idiot sort of thing. I mean, it's gonna make you look like a bumbling fuck idiot. Yeah. But yeah, have confidence, fake it till you make it, highlight your strengths. And actually, you know what? Highlight your strength, I think, is actually tip number 3. Which is... What's the right word or phrase to... hook. To encapsulate what I wanted to say. Hook. Always remember your hook, chat. Because, like, auditions, right? It shouldn't be too short, it shouldn't be too long. Like, at least 5 minutes at most. At most. That's, like, preferably a little smaller than that, but yeah. But the 10 seconds, chat, the first 10 seconds of your audition tape is vital. You hear so many VTubers get rejected and their audience retention only being like 5 seconds or less. Because that means the auditioner, or like, not the auditioner, the audition person, the ones that actually are looking at it, they're not even looking at your fucking thing, your whole thing. They only looked at you for 5 seconds and decided to shoot you out. And a lot of VTubers get the impression that that's unfair. But in my opinion, I don't think it's unfair, right? Because there's a principle when it comes to the entertainment industry, which is the more you can, less is more, basically. The more you can condense your ability to entertain in like a couple seconds, you grab people in, the more it's gonna speak volumes about your potential and skill as an entertainer. Like, don't just walk towards the audition room and say, Domo, Nousagi desu. Like, you know, no man, fucking blow the front door with your creative talent. Sing sing the moment you are walking towards the audition door. You know, crack some jokes, ask a weird but thought-provoking question that'll say a lot about how weird and funny you are. Or highlight the video where you got like a 1v5 pentakill as Vayne, and the clip ending with you throwing some slurs at the enemy or being funny, you know? Do something cool at the first fucking 10 seconds. That's just so important. Unfair, it's a hyper-competitive market. Only a handful are gonna win. Exactly. Chat, you have a lot of VTubers and a lot of like applicants are gonna have to remember. This is one audition call. They're only probably gonna take, what, 5 people? At most? Right? 5 to 6 people at most? And there's tens of fucking thousands auditioning. You think you're gonna beat 10 fucking thousand people? You think you're gonna fucking beat them with that fucking meekness? Or whatever? Nah, brother. Nah. you're gonna have to be the best, or at least are the ones that you're looking for. That's generous for V Shoujo. I figured 2 to 3. I mean, yeah, in general, though, I'm just talking about it from a general perspective, you know, because a lot of VTuber auditions or VTuber agencies, the most that they look for is 6, no more than that. Yeah. But in V Shoujo, it might be different. I don't have hope. We already saw what happened 2 times. I mean, 3 times the charm, right? Yeah. So, whatever. This is not a a battle royale. This is a gacha TBH. I mean, it depends. I'm Rushady. I'm more inclined to think this is more of a battle royale. Because, like, people are actually competing, you know? It's a competition. Everything in entertainment is... You have to look at everything in entertainment as a competition. Right? And I think it's very easy for me to say that because... I don't know. I mean, am I in the entertainment? I think I am, maybe. But I don't see my content as... I don't see content creation as competition. Like, you know, I generally don't care. But if you're a VTuber and you want to apply for agencies, you pretty much have to. Treat everybody as treat everything that you do as a competition. A healthy one. Don't, like, go on a Menhera episode. And I think, you know what? Going on a Menhera episode is actually, like, a 4th tip, I would imagine. Hold on. Tip number 4. What's the phrase I should use? Professional. Now, what do I mean by this? What did he mean by this? You know, chat, we've already established, right? VTubers are menheras. Like, fucking 80% of them are, like, mentally ill and mentally unstable. Oh, thank you, Douglas Diaz, for the 5 super chats. Everybody say hi to him. And say thank you to him. But anyway, we've already established that people in this industry are generally menheras. So if you get rejected, shut the fuck up. Stop seething in public. Seethe in private. For obvious fucking reasons, right? You're gonna get blacklisted most likely. Actually, you know what? I think this is more so... this part of the advice is more so in the shut the fuck up tip. But yeah, because you're such a salty little brat that you can't take the idea that somebody might have been better than you, or is what they were looking for, and you throw a fucking tantrum going baby mode in Twitter, that's the kind of personality that I think sucks. If you're like that by just being rejected, imagine what you're gonna do when you're in the actual corpo itself. You're not gonna like the corpo setting, you will get fucked, I mean, and the agency will get fucked choosing you as well. Actually, you know what? This might be a tip for fucking, this might even be a tip for, like, VTuber agencies in general. Actually, you know what? Go fucking seethe in public out there, you know? Seethe in public, brother. Expose yourself. Agencies can weed out the bad actors and sour sports that way. Yeah. If you cry about being refused, you never deserve to get in. Exactly. Like, that's just be professional, you know? Even if you fake being professional, eventually you're gonna learn that in this industry, I mean, Oshinoko should teach, like, brother, Arimakana should have taught VTubers and entertainment industry people that whining and bitching about it is not gonna get you anywhere. You're even gonna lose, like, a lot of points in the public and in the behind the scenes people, like the involved people in the industry. You're gonna lose a lot of face when you do that, so you just don't do that. You know? That's like, oh my god. People should watch Oshinoko, honestly. If you're a VTuber, I won't consider you a VShoujo. My first assignment for you would actually just to watch Oshinoko. Yeah. Especially because, like, everything that happened in the show is based on a real thing, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, tip number 5. Roleplay. Don't. So I'm serious about this tip, chat. I'm serious about this. I know that I said that you should fake it till you make it. But I already explained to you in what way to fake it. I mean, you shouldn't roleplay. VTuber agencies, or rather the people that are going to, like, look at your VTuber tape, they're gonna gather what VTuber models you can fit in based on how you present yourself and your personality off of your tape. Not when you're role-playing, though. They can if you're role-playing, but it's a waste of time. So the reason I'm putting this here is that it's not necessarily a bad idea to role-play, but you're filling in a lot of wasted, valuable time that you could have used to present yourself in a better way if you just stopped role-playing. Especially because it's VShoujo, right? Your acting ability as a VTuber isn't... I don't think it matters all that much to the VShoujo audience. Nobody in the company basically acts. I mean, yeah, they act in a kayfabe kind of way, but act as in enter a new personality. You know? Yeah. Again, VTuber people can immediately sense what kayfabe you're gonna fit based on your tape, based on the personality that you have. So, unless that's what the company is looking for now, I doubt it. But yeah, don't roleplay. It's not worth it 90% of the time. Quick question on the whole professional part. Do you mean professional on the video about yourself? No, professional about how you handle things. Because VTubing, you don't need to be completely professional when it comes to audition tapes like that, because in VTubing, there's this special case, there's this special culture where you need to be professionally unprofessional. Or unprofessionally professional, whatever the case may be. You know, the appeal is when you're a dumb fuck, you know? Quote unquote, women are cuter when they're dumber, and a lot of women in VTubers are very cute, that sort of thing. Yeah. So, tip 1 is basically don't announce that you auditioned. That, okay, maybe I should put a little thing for the new people. Shut the fuck up when you join, / when you pass, / when you're rejected. For obvious reasons, right? I'm just gonna reiterate. You don't wanna fucking cope and you don't wanna seethe on Twitter when you got rejected, because that's very unprofessional. They might blacklist you, and that's probably the reason why you won't get into any other VTuber agency. When you pass because you just don't want people to know you passed, you don't want it leaked out there for obvious reasons, and when you join, or at least when you intend to join, but because it's VShoujo, this part might not hold that much water, because the case for VShoujo is different. It's these two rather, that you have to think about really deeply. Counter argument: farm your rejection for 20k views. That's true. If you're looking at this from a content farming perspective, that makes a lot of sense. But if you want to apply for the future, long term, it's just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Do you think there's any positive or negative of applying early versus later? Like your form getting swept away or getting picked a role first before others? Sorry. Hard to say. Because obviously you don't want to apply too early, because you don't want your audition tape to be, garbage, right? You kind of want to take your time to polish it, make sure that it represents yourself in the best way possible, the way that you want to. But at the same time, the people that are watching the audition call, if it's too late, they might get tired. And they might get the impression, they might get the mentality of, we already get the people that we want anyway. And sometimes, right? Sometimes that one person who auditioned last might be the person that they might have preferred over the other talents that they might have chosen already. So, yeah. I think a good middle ground. Maybe go for the middling. Apply during the first half of it. Again, you really need to take your time with this audition. VShoujo's audition is lasting for at least, 1 month? Starting July, ending August. Okay, it's 1 month. Which is pretty average. In Nijisanji and Hololive, it's basically also 3 weeks to 1 month. So that's pretty average. You have 2 weeks. Maybe make your audition video within 2-3 weeks. Yes.